Hi, Tom Swasey, Real Estate One, Max Brook. We're going to talk today about contingencies that can be put into place to protect a buyer. There are several things that can be done while keeping the contract strong. You can write a contingency for anything. This offer is contingent upon me winning the lottery. Well, we're going to talk about the ones that have the best chance of getting the seller to accept the offer. So there's a home inspection contingency, very important. Typically, there's a time that's given of anywhere from maybe 3 days would be very aggressive to complete the inspection, up to 10 days. The most common number is 7 days. The inspection is important to pick up structural, health, environmental, and other major deficiencies. It also is helpful for developing a baseline for the home so that it's understood what type of maintenance needs to be done in different areas so that you can build a schedule and work on it that year or subsequent years and check the items off the list. The second contingency that's important is the mortgage financing. There's going to be a certain period of time that the buyer will be allotted to be able to get the financing approved. Another contingency that's similar to the mortgage financing is the appraisal contingency. This is important because the mortgage company's financing is dependent on the value of the property, not necessarily on the sale price. So if the appraisal comes in short, then that's an issue with the mortgage company. So there's a few different resolutions with that. Putting this contingency in there gives the buyer the opportunity to negotiate. Either they're going to eat the gap between the appraisal and the offer price, they're going to split it with the seller, or the seller will go ahead and make up that difference and lower the offer price down to what the appraisal value is. Another contingency is the title contingency. This contingency ensures that the buyer has clear legal ownership of the property, that it's not clouded, there's not encumbrances, liens, lawsuits, or other things that could compromise the ownership. Another contingency which has not been talked about too much is home insurance. Home insurance, particularly in some states, is becoming very hard to achieve. So home insurance is something that should be included in the contingencies. There could be a situation where the insurance company will not insure a property. It could be for electrical reasons, or it could be asbestos, could be an old roof. There are several reasons. The buyer could be hampered with a large cost if these items have to be addressed right away. The last item is a home sale contingency, particularly with the low inventories, the difficulty of trying to buy a home. Home sale contingency can come into the picture quite a bit. And there are ways of working through this so that it is not objectionable to the seller, particularly if the buyer has a home that's in a desirable area and it's a very saleable home. Usually there's a way to get through this. So in another video, we'll talk about this, about the way that this contingency can be written so that it's a good compromise between the buyer and the seller. If you like this video and want to see other ones like it, please go to Realtor Talk in my highlight reels in Instagram, or you can go to my YouTube channel to the handle @Tom Swasey Realtor.